Everybody's invited to go to Kaltura.com. Everything you're going to be seeing here is actually live and up there. What does Kaltura do? We provide a platform for the development of rich media applications. As such, we provide the very first stack of open source widgets and an API that enables everything that's written here, which is just about anything you'd like to do around video. So it's uploading and importing content, building, customizing players, galleries, playlists, editing and remixing stuff online, annotating content and metadata, monetizing on the rich media by way of ads and product placement, sharing and syndicating the content, etc., as well as a content management backend that enables people and publishers to manage the application itself and the content for moderation, reporting, etc. Notice it is a platform, and notice that it's open source. And our vision, for those of you who know the LAMP stack, Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP, is to provide the video layer that would provide any other site out there with needs around video, which is becoming very big. So here's some examples around some of the widgets that we have, and you'll be seeing them in different usages around ingestion of content, players, online editors, statistics, etc. But let's understand who's actually using it. We have more than 15,000 publishers already in the course of the last 6 months using this. That's 250 publishers a day. Among them, many paying ones, media, brands, social networks, blogs, etc. You can see some of the names. One of the three that I'm going to talk about today are Wikipedia, WordPress, and Drupal extensions that we provide. Note that Wikipedia, which is just one of these 15,000, obviously one of the bigger ones we're addressing, has 270 million people that are going to be using our widgets. And that's going to happen in the coming year. So we're going to show you what's going to happen there. And the other thing I want to stress is we're not working directly with all these publishers. Some we are. But for many, we're working with software and web integrators and value-added resellers. Notice as an open source platform, we have a whole channel strategy that they could actually take the tool and provide it further. We're going to talk about that. So that's who's using it. How are they using it? So people come to our site and download. They could download the client. It's either available as a full software development kit, and if they have a site based on PHP, on Ruby, on Java, .NET, they could take it, use it, it's free, and they could do whatever they'd like. Or if they already have a third-party platform that wants to enhance itself with video, they could download an extension or a plugin. We've already created several extensions for collaboration. We have an extension for the wiki, for blogging, for WordPress, for CMS, for Drupal, and there's a slew of other ones on the way. All the names that you see here are in current development and or discussions, many of which was the actual provider of the third-party platform that would like to enable itself with the video functionality that you're going to be seeing here. And notice how wide it is. It is both for snacking as well as for productivity, for all types and for all verticals, coming back to the point that we believe video is here to stay, and it's becoming a part of just about anything we need to do on the web. And there needs to be a horizontal tool that would enable to do something very integrated for every site. So far I've spoken about two downloadable clients. One of the amazing differences we're doing in the industry is enabling to download the server, i.e. for somebody to actually host everything at their site. Otherwise, it's not really open source. And we're going to be releasing that the first quarter. There's going to be a community edition, which would enable a site to do a self-hosted video platform for free. In addition to which, they could do that on cloud computing. We're in discussions with Sun, et cetera. We'll see how it meets. So quickly, how and what you'd see. Here's an example of the wiki extension. That's going to be in Wikipedia next year. I'll be happy to talk to you more about it. People will be able to add videos to any one of the different Wikipedia pages. It'll look just about like this. And then it'll have an ability to modify or add more content to the video, remix the video. If you do, it'll enable you to pick if you want to add photos, videos, audio. Here's an example of you searching different places to provide these videos, and then launching an online editor that would enable you and your friends to collaboratively edit whatever it is you're editing on Wikipedia. One of the things you're not seeing here, you'd be able to see it if I give you the full demo, is the whole credits history versioning, which is akin to the wiki model, i.e. if you want to look into what each one contributed, revert back to history, compare two different pages around two different times, you could see everything, and you could also look at the credits. Very, very powerful tool. Here's how it's used in WordPress. A WordPress downloads our extension. That and the wiki takes a minute if it's a ready extension, and then he could completely use rich media within his WordPress. Here's an example of a widget with enabling of uploading and remixing. Here's a sidebar for video. The CMS at the back end fully integrated to provide different types of players, to enable uploading content from different places, distributing stuff. This is Giga integration, adding video comments, anything that you thought around video within the WordPress tool. And here's another example of Drupal. Those of you who know content management systems, Drupal has 1 million downloads, and we have many of the other platforms currently in play. This is launching this week. Anybody building a site with Drupal could actually use our tools as part of his development process to customize, define the video player, upload different things. And here's an example from one site. Here's an example from another one. This is one of the leading media sites using our tools in Drupal. So why are they using this? And let's talk about competitive analysis, and I'm almost done. So first of all, we provide advanced integrated functionality that if you just take a YouTube clip, you put it on, it's definitely non-integrated, not to the extent that you've seen here, with a lot of emphasis on participatory and collaborative features, which we highly believe in. But more so, if you look at companies like Brightcove or Maven or Feedroom, which provide video management tool, we provide it completely for free if you self-host it, or for a very affordable model if it is SaaS, if you come to our services, and we'll talk about that. You've seen how flexible and extendable it is, which means we create an application exchange in which you could provide different usages for video across different verticals, and people have source ownership and they have control. That's what the customers or the VARs get from it. Why do we love it? We love it because we spur innovation, low development costs. We got a lot of people developing stuff outside of Kaltura. We accelerate the penetration, 15,000 sites within 6 months and growing because there's very low marketing costs because of the channel partnerships, and we're disrupting a commoditized market. Right now, everybody's fighting on price for content management for video. What's the best way to fight it if not give it for free? The immediate next question is, hey, Bozo, where's the money? So here's the where. So freemium model, everybody knows about that. You give some for free, you just suffer the premium. There's always stuff to do there. Support and maintenance. How did MySQL sell so much? And how did Zimbra and everybody else? You have all these packages and people come to us. Professional development and integration services, but more so the actual services that are ongoing, streaming and hosting that we provide, ads, and the directory of content. And since I have 30 seconds, here's the 10 reasons why we think we should win this award. We have a very big mission, the MySQL of video. We have a unique strategy. We're the very first offering open source, and it is akin to a service model. So there's a lot of service to be done here. Very strong impact so far, strong distribution partners, working revenue model. We're making money every month. Very strong industry recognition. When we launched, we won the TechCrunch Award, and we've been winning all the awards over the course of the last year. Very good timing. Economic downturn. What's better than open source, free, affordable, and funding. We've been backed by VCs, management. We've all done companies before around about the internet industry, including ICQ. And lastly, I want to just leave you with one thought. It's about barriers of entry. First mover advantage in open source is a big key. Have you seen any second mover in open source when somebody takes the ground? We're definitely charging forward within video and open source. It's going to be hard to take our place because it's free, so you could push it forward. So we believe with what we've done so far, we're starting a revolution here, opening video. Thank you.